the weirdest way someone has tried to get revenge on you. I was the best student in my math class, and apparently, that made one guy absolutely hate me. His name was Ben, and he had never done a single assignment without complaining about how unfair math was. He was the type of kid who thought teachers just gave me good grades instead of, me actually earning them. Anytime I aced a test, he'd mutter, "Dude, you're just lucky." Or, "Bet if you didn't have a calculator, you'd fail like the rest of us." Then, my grades started dropping. It didn't make sense. I completely failing assignments I knew I did right. I checked the work, perfect. But in the grade book, failing. Then, one morning, my teacher stormed up to me before class, slammed my latest assignment on the desk, and glared. "Detention," she said. I was so confused. For what? At the bottom of the homework, written in giant, obnoxious letters, was "Math is dumb and so is this teacher." I was speechless. I never wrote that. I tried to explain, but she wasn't buying it. Until I pointed something out. The handwriting wasn't mine. I asked her to compare it to other assignments, and the second we pulled out Ben's, it was game over. It turned out that this genius had been forging my name on his own terrible homework, and turning it in to ruin my grade. The teacher lost it. She called Ben up, and the second she showed him the papers, he panicked. He started stuttering, trying to come up with some dumb excuse. But it was too late. He got suspended for academic dishonesty, and my grades were fully restored. A week later, I caught him in the class, failing another math test. He looked at me and sighed. "Dude, can you tutor me?" I just smiled and said, "Sorry, I'd help, but without a calculator, you'd probably fail anyway." Then I walked away and let him suffer.